What's good, welcome back to Analytical Athletics. It's your boy Andrew, the Animal. Today we're going to be talking about my stance on supplements. Now I feel like a lot of people know that there's a lot of BS in the fitness industry. There's a lot of people trying to sell you something. That's why whenever I hear of a new product or supplement, I'm always extremely skeptical of it. I always assume that it's garbage and needs to prove to me otherwise. But the other day when I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, Stronger by Science, they talked about a study which was very interesting. This study talked about a placebo pill which promised gains but had no physiological effect. But it turns out, in terms of strength gains, the pill turned out to be just as effective as caffeine. Which is crazy because it proved that just by believing in a supplement, it can make it effective. And not by a negligible amount either. This placebo pill proved to be just as effective as caffeine, one of the most proven supplements out there. So this made me think, should I just blindly follow whatever the fitness industry tells me to do? But after hearing about this study and thinking about it a little bit more, I feel like you're left with two options. One, you can take whatever supplement the fitness industry shoves down your throat and accept whatever they tell you as fact. Or two, you can only take supplements that you've researched and you have confidence in because you know that they work. Now I would recommend choosing the latter. One, because it's going to be cheaper. Two, because it will set you up for reasonable expectations in the gym. And three, it will force you to understand what you're putting into your body. With this being said, I'm going to break down some of those popular supplements on the market today. I'm going to talk about research and my own personal experience, try to make sure that you know what supplements you choose to take. Protein powder. Okay, super quick. Muscles get bigger through muscle hypertrophy. Muscle hypertrophy requires muscle protein synthesis. And muscle protein synthesis requires, you guessed it, protein. Now how much protein it actually requires depends on what study you look at or who you ask. But a meta-analysis from 2017 found that about 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, or a little less than 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day, is about where the benefits of a high protein diet start to plateau. So for any person that's just looking to make gains in the gym and looking to try to be healthy, about 0.75 grams per pound of body weight is a perfectly acceptable way to start. Protein powder offers a convenient, tasty way to get a lot of protein packed into a very small volume. But now this leaves us with two questions. One, what if I get all my protein through whole foods? And two, are high protein diets safe? A study from 2017 attempted to answer this question of, are protein supplements still effective if daily protein intake is still achieved through whole foods? Although the group in the study that took whey protein saw slightly larger strength gains, nothing was significant, and the study concluded, resistance training alone explained the observed large increases in muscle size and strength, with seemingly little added benefit of leucine or protein supplementation, since the placebo group realized very similar increases in these variables. So in short, no, you do not need a protein supplement if you're already getting your daily protein through whole foods. Lastly, are high protein diets safe and healthy? In short, yes. A 2018 study concluded there was no measurable level of kidney or liver stress over a year-long study where participants were told to eat 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, which is higher than anything I would ever recommend to anybody. An interpreter of this data explained that by increasing almost any nutrient, it can theoretically increase stress on your kidney or liver, including water. But you don't see physicians recommending to all their patients that they decrease water consumption just because it can be harmful to those with pre-existing kidney or liver problems. Yeah, so just make sure you don't drink more than 16 ounces of water per day. Wait, what? Why, doc? Well, you see, my last patient, he suffered from some kidney problems, and so his sodium levels were getting like dangerously low. So I thought we'd just be on the safe side. I'm just telling all my patients, just don't drink more than 16 ounces of water per day. It's fine. Moral of the story, if you're a healthy individual who wants to build muscle, I would recommend eating 0.75 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day, and chances are that will be easier with the help of a supplement like protein powder. If for whatever reason you don't want to take supplements and you want to get all your protein through whole foods, please be my guest and go for it. And you don't need to worry about a high protein diet being unhealthy for you unless you have any pre-existing conditions in your kidney and or liver. Pre-workout. Now, pre-workout companies are going to talk a lot of nonsense about what their products do. They're going to have names like Ultimate and Nitro Surge, and they're going to be chock full of ingredients which you probably can't even pronounce. But in pretty much every pre-workout, there are going to be two main ingredients that give you the vast majority of the benefits: caffeine and creatine. Eric Trexler says, "It seems reasonably safe to say that the vast majority of benefits from a pre-workout supplement are attributed to the acute effects of caffeine and the chronic effects of creatine. Caffeine has been shown to provide an advantage in resistance training in the short term, while creatine, over time, allows your body to produce more ATP, essentially your body's energy currency." One thing I will say for anyone taking caffeine is I would recommend that you cycle off it for like a week every 1 to 2 months. This will ensure that you don't build up a tolerance to caffeine and you will continue to reap its benefits. Branched chain amino acids. Okay, I have no clue how branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs, have turned into a multi-million-dollar business. Because even on a conceptual level, they don't make sense. Any Biology 101 class would tell us that protein are made up of amino acids. And there are 9 amino acids that are considered essential because our body cannot create them and we need to get them from food that we eat. Now, there have been 3 amino acids which have been categorized as branched chain amino acids and have been correlated closely to muscle protein synthesis. And what branched chain amino acid supplements do is they isolate these 3 branched chain amino acids and deliver them to you in supplement form. But the thing is that all 9 essential amino acids are needed for muscle protein synthesis. Imagine this. Imagine your friend is making a cake. And let's say this cake requires a whole bunch of flour and a whole boatload of sugar and a couple tons of milk. But the cake also needs eggs, vanilla, salt, baking soda. If you were to go to the store to buy all the things for this cake, would you only buy flour, milk, and sugar? No, of course not. But that's what branched chain amino acids are trying to do. Any complete protein, such as chicken, eggs, steak, beans, and rice, they contain branched chain amino acids in them. And they contain all the other essential amino acids which you need for muscle protein synthesis to be carried out. It's not even like BCAAs are super effective in practice either. A 2017 study found that BCAAs stimulated muscle protein synthesis 50% less than a whey protein powder did. And BCAAs are way more expensive than protein powder is. So why anyone would take BCAAs, I'm still not sure. There's usually a lot of gray area when it comes to fitness. It's usually incorrect to say, you should never do this and you have to do this. But I feel very confident in saying that you will not see any benefit from taking BCAAs when compared to a protein powder supplement. Weight loss supplements. Do you understand how much people would be willing to pay for a pill that burns fat for you? We're literally talking about a magic pill here. People pay $2,000 a year for a gym they don't even use. Trust me, if there's a pill that could make you lose weight, you would know about it. Right now, the closest thing that we have to a weight loss pill that is safe and effective is caffeine. Look, I know I seem a little bit harsh on some of these products, but you need to realize that at the end of the day, they're just that. Supplements. They are made to supplement an already good exercise program and diet. Do not expect a supplement to change your life. The companies who create these are trying to make money, so be very cautious. Also, I linked all my sources down in the description. Feel free to check them out. Feel free to leave any questions down below and let me know what I should talk about next. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.